Some days I feel like the laziest bitch in the whorehouse. Legs spread wide, lucky strike dangling from my cock-stained scarlet lips. Eyes on the alarm clock, whose somnambulant throb reminds me with each passing pulsation about the century-long samba that will be my funeral procession. I'll be dreaming about those hundreds of dead soldiers who had come to soil my battlefield, banging into me with their heavy artillery fired at point-blank range. I'll be dreaming about the blood and calm and how it mingled with the hot molten lead. My mind swill will be drunk on the uncountable contaminants I have feasted on for years: MDMA, cocaine, speed, cognac, Xanax if need be, a mere prophylactic against my own sickness, that is the survival of the sickest. Yes. Some days, some nights, I saw the best minds of my generation scoring dime bags of dope on Avenue D, passing out, puking, waking up, passing out. They always said the same thing. They always said, some days, some nights, some decades are meant to be wasted. I haven't wasted a second of my fucking life now. What's your fucking excuse? said, I am the oxygen that he breathed in. He said, I am the oxygen that he breathed in. He said, I was like a dirty white honeysuckle. He said, I was like the night. I was like the night. I was always running off like the night. Dawn slowly blisters through the night sky, a slice of dirty brown shredding a crack in the horizon. The sickly green-gray pus of another nuclear day transmits life-death rays to my brain, which accelerates my faded pulse and shoots through my bloodstream like a dirty vault of static electricity which bounces off the ceiling, making everything look hollow. Life-size, ghosted images of what real once was. I'm no longer sure I know I'm sleeping with his memory. I'm sleeping with his memory. If I close my eyes and roll them far enough back in my head, letting just a cracked crescent moon of white kiss the veiny lids somewhere like a 5 and dime cheap storefront gypsy fortune teller, I will read his last thought and it will scare the living shit out of me. Yes, his pain was like he was like a sick shark isolated in a prison of pain. His loneliness tasted of sand and sewer drains, of daled beer and empty promises, of black eyes and bruised ribs. He always had these bloody rags wrapped around his temple. He said, the body, and it could be yours, the body is merely an experimental canvas. The body is merely an experimental canvas. The body is a sack of pus and cum. The body is a punching bag to be trampled under by his own big black boots stormtroopers, kicking the shit out of the enemy within. He was always waging a counter-offensive aimed directly not only at me, aimed not only directly at him, but aimed at the sick and sad little boy that cowered in the corner late at night, wishing that his mommy would kamikaze in from the demilitarized zone, that sad little shadow where a part of him always lived. He said, I wish you loved me the way that I love you. I said, I can pretend to fucking love you. He said, I was the oxygen that he breathed in. He said, I was like the night. I was always running off